Welcome to my 12 Days of Christmas devotional series, A Season for Hope. You can find a link in the description box below that will take you straight to my blog where you can download a free PDF copy of this devotional series. You can read along each day we do a devotional on your phone and leave comments below to let me know your thoughts. The devotion is laid out really simply with a title, a verse, a short reading, and then a task or an assignment for this day. So you can follow along. I'll be posting these devotional videos every odd day in December through the 23rd. So starting today on December 1st. Thank you so much for being here. This devotional is called Hope for Today. Psalm 118:24. This is the day which the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. With every new month, I sit down and I fill in my planner and I kind of give a broad overview of what's coming up for the month. And when I sat down to fill in December, I immediately felt a bit overwhelmed. We try to shove a lot of fun, exciting, and festive things into the month of December, and it becomes overwhelming sometimes, even though they're good things that are happening, when really you want simplicity, and then when you get simplicity, you want to go do something festive. So it's kind of this pull. You want to enjoy all of the things going on, but you also want to have some time for rest and things like that. So I hope these devotionals will be a nice little restful part of your December as you're going through your craziness and maybe whatever chaos you might have. And also, for me, they have really called my heart to be more simple. I tend to be more on the festive and do everything I possibly can side of things. And the Lord's called my heart to simplicity lately. I'm not super great at answering the call just yet. It's something I'm working on. But this devotional is very simple and it just kind of calls to us to relax and to focus. Just keep our focus on the Lord. So I'm going to keep them short and brief with just a little bit of insight into why I wrote what I wrote so you can read the devotional. And then over here, I'm going to talk about some of the key points that I wanted to make. So if you read it, you'll see that my proposal for you today, which is kind of silly, but hopefully will be effective, is that every time you begin to feel overwhelmed, anxious, worried about anything, that you will stop and sing Joy to the World. I know it sounds silly, you can't do it in Walmart, whatever, but just in your head, stop and sing it, because this illustration kind of came to me as, first of all, it should be really telling how many times we have to stop and sing that little song, even just the first verse. If you're having to sing it all day long, then there is within you an issue. There is an issue with trust, and there is an issue with leaning on the Lord and things like that. And it's something that needs to be resolved, because if you're constantly in a state of worry, then you're not resting in the Lord in any way or form. So I think, first of all, it's really telling as to the state of our trust and our leaning. And then second of all, it's just a really good illustration because December has been hijacked by all of these other things. It's been hijacked by all of these portrayals of Christmas that are burned into our brains. It's been hijacked by all of the world, Santa Claus and Frosty and the lights, and even churchy things have hijacked Christmas and the simplicity and the beauty, and taken from us what it truly is supposed to be for us, this season of celebration, quiet celebration and reverence for God coming into the world as a baby. It's been really commercialized. And I know that's a point that everybody makes, the commercialization, the greeting card company. But truly, and I do all of the things. We watch all the little cute movies, we decorate, we are very traditional American Christmas around here. All of the fun things, we love it. And I love it. But there is always just this call, and that December 26th feeling of emptiness that might hit, it can quell that emptiness because you are only beginning your celebration. It is a new beginning. That birth of Christ is a new beginning of the celebration. It starts here. It's in our darkest time of the year. We get to stop and worship and celebrate the new beginning and then work toward the ultimate sacrifice that Christ made at Easter, and then the call that has been given to us to tell others about the Lord. So ultimately what I'm trying to say is Christmas is not about any of those things, which you know that message. But for us, and especially as people with children, as women and men with children, it is so fun to get into the hype of Christmas. And I buy into the hype. But there's always that longing within you for simplicity. So if you stop while you're worrying today and while you're fussing over different things, and you just calm yourself, calm your soul, and just reverently before the Lord, ask Him to take away all of that worldly desire for more and for bigger and better and to be a part of everything going, and to replace that with joy to the world. Replace that worry and that hustle and bustle with just a very quiet and reverent joy, a joy to the world. The Lord has come, and make that our focus. I think that could shift our Decembers. So I'm going to try that. I really struggle because, like I said, I do get caught up in the hype. I get caught up in all of it. I want to do everything. I want to make it so special and so festive. We have advent calendars and candles, and we have all the things that you probably have. We have them going to. We're watching all the Christmas movies. We're doing all the things. But that December 26th feeling that we all get cannot be quelled any other way, because if we buy into the hype only, I mean, it's fun to do it, but if we only live it for the hype, then when that day comes, we're going to feel so depleted and so sad, instead of feeling fulfilled and hopeful and understanding the true purpose behind remembering Christmas. So today, as all those things bombard your mind, my challenge to you is to stop them in their tracks, sing a little joy to the world, and remind yourself, remind your heart, and speak to yourself that the focus of my heart, the thing that I am called to teach my children and called to do within my family, is to reverently worship Christ and to sing joy to the world, for the Lord has come, and to focus myself on that, because everything else is a distraction. And even though we do them, I'm not saying don't do them. I'm just saying we need to focus our hearts on the purpose. So that's the first thing we're going to do, is cut out the worry and focus on the purpose. And so my task today is that you would take time to write an encouraging note to someone, handwritten. Write it on a little piece of paper, put their name on it, and deliver it to them. Think about someone who has been encouraging to you, or maybe they're having a hard time, whatever it might be. But come outside of yourself and outside of your circle and invite somebody else into that, and give them a little cheer and a little joy today, and sing joy to the world. And don't be worried or caught up. Try to keep your heart reverently simple and reverent before the Lord. All right, I'll see you again on December the 3rd. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad you're here for my first ever Vlogmas. These videos will go December 1st through the 23rd. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell so you get a notification every time I post a video. All Vlogmas videos will be posted at 5 p.m. December 1st through 23rd. I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.